Ella makes fun of me, and it makes me uncomfortable.
I would report you if you were my teacher. I would say,
Well, that's because you're like, teacher's obviously high and having a panic attack and trying to teach. You must have been a terror for your teachers in high school.
I'm like literally never being invited back to this class.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Fasten those seatbelts and strap in. We'll get you to those margaritas ASAP.
Hola, bonjour. Ciao, bella, madame, monsieur. Salam and salam.
Hey, how are you? Welcome back to Drop a Pin, special high school edition. Now, high school is a concept we've experimented with in the past. I did one on Hannibal. Chaps did one on Teddy Roosevelt. We're enjoying it a lot, and it's a great way to get other people from around the office involved. Mm-hmm. So now, once a month, our just main episode will be a longer edition of high school.
Yeah, I liked it. We just hop around on not really hop around, but we all talk about things that we didn't know about. I think it's been great.
Yeah, and these combos have led to some very fun tangents. Some not so fun tangents. You'll hear about that later on the pod. Shout out Ella. But yeah, I mean, without further ado, let's get into the first one featuring T-Bob as the high school teacher.
T-Bob in the middle, right? Because he's teaching.
Oh, I would hate sitting next to you on the plane.
Yeah.
We should give Southwest Airlines a huge shout out because they are absolutely sticking it to the fats.
They are?
Yeah.
I thought they had their own
Really?
fat plane.
Well, they do have fat planes, but they're sticking to their policy. Like, if you're a super fat, you're buying 2 seats.
No, they should have a policy. You buy 2 seats or you got to ride the fat plane. Because I think they do
There's
have a plane that's
a
like...
fat plane?
Like,
Yeah,
Operation
Wait,
Dumbo
imagine
Drop.
it's like decorated on the outside and it's like fat
thought about
Southwest.
Operation
Like
Dumbo
it's
Drop
like
in a
so
long
obvious.
time.
Fat air.
And like all your friends are heading to like a bachelor party somewhere, and then your one friend's like, oh, I can't get on that same flight. I got to take the fat plane.
Yeah.
So I'm going to arrive like 3 hours after you guys because they only have one fat plane a day to fucking Nashville.
Crazy.
You can have like big reveals that you finally get to ride the regular airline again. Like if you lose
Yeah,
some weight.
boys.
It might be a big day on the weight
Frank
loss
the
journey.
Tank walks into the normal airline for the first time. People go bananas for him.
Yes.
My man's back on United. He no longer has to fly fat air.
All right, I'm going to drop a clap.
All right.
Do you want to take us in or?
No.
All right. Welcome back to high school. Our first full plane edition. I feel bad because our high school teacher today is none other than T-Bob, and he definitely looks the most uncomfortable in this entire room. He doesn't even have a mic stand.
Oh my God.
He's
I'm very stoned. I'm in the middle seat here on the plane. And I just learned that I'm the only teacher for today. But
I'm the TA.
I'm going to talk about something that I really like. So I think we can pull this off. So I'm a big fan of, is this how it works? So I just dive in?
Yeah, dive in.
yeah, and I just
Okay.
realized I don't
there's no
need
visuals?
headphones.
Yeah,
on.
you definitely don't need headphones.
Wow, I was like, it sounds like I'm inside a spaceship right now. What is going on?
I want to talk about Roman history. And there's a guy in Roman history that doesn't get the...
Wait. Before, we didn't introduce the rest of the people that were in there.
I knew I was doing something.
I was getting to that. We got T-Bob smashed in between his 2 students today, which are Ella Griff and White Sox Dave. Ella's first time on the plane since maybe she did like a Getting Culture
yeah.
way back in
Yeah.
the day and just talked about raves in Germany. But yeah, now you're here. You are just a student in the class, so you're not obligated to speak.
But we want you to.
If you would like to speak, you better raise your fucking hands. Okay. Well, it's up
run a more collaborative classroom.
Okay, yes. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to make the
Montessori
rules.
style.
T-Bob is the teacher here. He makes the rules. Me and Chaps are the TAs. We're happy to assist if you need us.
All right. So, wait, do we introduce Dave?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's here.
Okay,
Dave's just there most of the time.
Yeah, I'm just hanging. I'm just chilling.
So,
Vibing.
I want to talk about Roman history. There's a guy in Roman history that's not talked about like the Caesars, but he quite literally paved the way for Julius Caesar, and that is Lucius Cornelius Sulla, a.k.a. Felix.
The Salamander.
They called him Felix because they said he was incredibly lucky. And I
Dude,
feel
you're giving
like
me so much anxiety.
I feel like
This is Roman history.
I feel like
No, you're
today
like breathing like I feel like you're out of breath.
I am out of breath. I'm
That's what happens when a male
I'm
talks
like-
about Roman
No, I'm
history.
like,
okay?
Ella
Their
Sintis-
blood pressure rises.
Ella
They
Sintis-
breathe
I'm
deeply.
like very stoned.
You're giving me anxiety.
I know I'm like very stoned. I like may have to like get up and walk around. I didn't know I'm teaching a class.
Wait, actually,
No,
you should do
it's
the
not.
like when teachers will lecture and they're like.
Yes, but so shit, there goes the mic.
Yeah, we don't have that set up quite yet. We're just trying to hold.
I know.
The plane
We're
together.
gonna. You know what though? We're gonna write it out.
Yeah.
It just is what it is.
We're
Like,
gonna write it out.
it's gonna-
If
it's
me and you
gonna be
need
what
to
it is.
change seats at some point because you get a little nervous, that's fine.
I'm
I feel like he's
fidgeting.
gonna die
dude.
next to
I'm
me.
fidgeting. Okay.
Listen, I'll hop on the plane if you'd like.
So he called him. Like I feel like nowadays we think of luck as a like negative. Like, oh, that guy's just lucky. That guy's just lucky. But in ancient times, it was really, really complimentary, and it was viewed very much positively, especially in military terms, because people really believed in luck on the battlefield, like deciding who would win a battle. So I've always thought that Felix was a sick nickname. He captured Jugurtha when he was coming up through the ranks.
Do we know where that is?
It was a ruler in Africa. He was a ruler that turned on the Roman Empire, and there was like a bribery scheme, and they had to go get him.
If you had to drop a pin though on the map of where Jugurtha was, are we talking like Libya,
Northern
Tunisia?
Africa. I don't know.
Okay, I'm
maps at
sorry.
all.
Okay.
I am
Yeah.
so geographically illiterate. It's insane.
Yeah, no, I was trying to delve a little too deep.
So he had
gotta
success
chill,
against like the German tribes, and then actually the first book of history I ever read outside, we were smoking. I said it was Caesar, but it was really this book called The Poison King, and it was about this guy Mithridates, this king of Pontus, which is like Anatolia.
Yes.
But is that Turkey?
Which is Turkey. Yeah.
Okay.
Boom. This guy knows geography.
So Poison King Mithridates, he was an enemy of Rome. He fought Rome his entire life, and he was super rich because he had all this great land and everything. And he had a lot of success capturing locally, but could never beat Sulla. Sulla would always beat him. So that's how Sulla got on my radar.
How the fuck did you learn all these people?
Just reading
Sounds like
these
you're
books.
speaking a different fucking language. Like, what the fuck is this guy talking about?
Mithridates. The legend about
That's-
Is
Mithridates.
this how you
there was
spoke
a-
to your teachers in
Yes.
high school, young lady?
It's a Montessori school. It's allowed. We want to encourage everybody to be their natural selves.
Yeah.
It's like just am like
This teacher
losing my
fucking
mind.
is freaking me out.
All right, Ella.
More meat on the plane. Yes.
Gotta go in time.
I just gotta ride it out.
This is what white dudes in their 30s do: is learn about Roman history. Ella, get used to it.
So
Pretty soon, you'll be
So-
dating a white guy in his 30s soon enough.
Yeah.
And he's only going to want to talk about Roman history.
he had
Me?
Yeah.
It's just it's the best. It's also because we know so much about it. Okay, so he had he was supposed to get command. He had already beaten Mithridates a couple times, I believe, and he was supposed to get command to fight him again. And this guy named Gaius Marius had some political intrigues that held him back from that. And he used to be one of Gaius Marius. He was on his staff. He like came up under him. Gaius and his brother, who I didn't write down, but I believe might be Tiberius, the brothers Gracchi, they were huge populists at the time.
Huge populace. Yes. Hello?
Yeah, come in.
Come in.
Come in.
School's in session.
Oh, what's up? Hey,
Chinese delivery man here.
oh, sweet. Let's go.
Pizza?
Wow.
No.
I got donuts and pizza.
All right.
Oh, wow.
Fuck yeah.
Don, you're gonna love this.
What?
I'll let you do the honors of grabbing one of these slices, and you tell me what they taste like.
All right.
And you'll know what it is. Does it taste familiar?
Holy shit, this is pizza on a wonton.
Yep.
No.
That's pizza
No
on a
way.
fucking fried wonton chip.
It's actually, I'm starting the concept called fried pizza.
Let's fucking go.
So,
Thank you.
It's got a fantastic crunch.
Yeah.
The donut's unreal
You are
too.
about to make yourself a lot of money, my friend.
Shout out Henry from
right.
Three
Thank
Little
you.
Pigs is his spot here. All right, now
Sorry.
I will try to get us back on track. So you were saying this guy Gaius,
Gaius.
who used to know Sulla. And
Yeah, I bet you he called him
he used
Gaius.
to work for Sulla. There was some intrigue. So like Gaius starts pulling some strings.
So Gaius, I think he felt that maybe Sulla was getting a little too big for his britches, and so Sulla was supposed, and like, you know, command of a Roman army was just like a license to print money and gain, or governorship was made more so that, but gain power, gain gravitas, like be very well known. And we got to remember, the Roman culture was a culture literally built on ambition. It's like you look at how different, you know, the Vikings celebrate death in battle, right? That leads to a very warlike culture. Everything in the Roman culture was just outdoing like your father, like those who came before you. And so whatever.
And your friends too.
Yeah. Like ever. It's a hyper competitive environment.
Yeah.
So a command's a big deal. And Marius maneuvered some shit and took command for himself. Well, that caused Sulla to then take his army and march on Rome, which is the first time that it had ever happened. And there was a battle between Roman troops, and Sulla smashed them and won, and then he established the role of dictator. He became the first dictator since the Punic Wars, and basically started to kill his opponents through these prescriptions where every day you'd show up at the town square and there'd be a list of names, and everybody on that list was
Wait, what?
dead. They were going to execute.
Yeah.
Did you just say you would pop a chub on the town square?
No. They would pop up. The names would pop up on like the town square, and I guess like a tablet or something. I don't know.
It was like a
Or not a tablet.
list, yeah.
No, it would be just a list.
Maybe
But
it was a tablet too. But so if you were on that list though, it wasn't like we're gonna come and arrest you. It's fair game to kill these people.
yeah, they would execute you. But
they
yeah,
would,
people
but
tried to
also
escape.
if
People
your
would sell
friends or
you.
neighbors turned on you and just executed.
Yeah, well, they would
that
sell you.
happen.
They would sell you out.
Yeah.
And then he was, he would grab up like land and estates and stuff like that. So he did that, and at some point he left for Asia. He's marched in Rome, took control. At some point he left for Asia, won a war, I think, against Mithridates, final win. And then while he was gone, the Marius took over again, the brothers Gracchi, and he marched on Rome again, defeated them again, became dictator again. And eventually, at the end of his reign, he actually ended up establishing a more conservative republic than the one he even entered into, with like more senatorial power. Because, well, I'll explain that in a second. But so he kind of thought like, okay, I did this thing. I marched on Rome, beat Roman troops, took control, became dictator, but I'm retiring and I'm going to just reestablish it and we'll get back to being a republic. But obviously he had, cracked the armor. And it wasn't even a generation later. Like Julius Caesar was a young man when Sulla was dictator.
And Julius Caesar was actually put on one of those lists that, like, at one point he wanted.
Yes,
Julius
he had.
Caesar killed, and
He had to
go
run
into
away,
hiding.
right? Yeah.
He had to go into hiding, and then like eventually managed to get back on his good side.
I can't remember the exact thing that it was, but Julius Caesar used to walk around with like it was either like his belt undone or his clothes a little baggy. Apparently Caesar had a move so swaggy that we know about it today because that's how badass it was. And then everybody started copying him.
What move is it?
And it's a fashion.
something- so-
no, I
something to
can't
do with the
remember.
toga.
Something, maybe see if
Hey,
you
yo,
can look it up.
Fact check. What was like Julius
Caesar's
Caesar's
fashion
fashion
move.
revolution? But
Oh, was it like
everyone
tuck
wore
in
their
and-
Yes,
togas.
as a yes.
Talking
Was
about
it
like
like
a,
the
He
front
was the
tuck?
first
Ella,
one to
imagine
trend.
a
The
trend
French
so
tuck?
powerful that we're talking about it 2,000 years
Like
later.
when Jed Bartlett fucking throws
I think
on
without
his coat.
that, he wouldn't have taken over the known Western
wait,
world.
wait. So you know how people like the Bible was
Special
so long
sleeves.
ago? Guys, I have a question about the Roman Empire.
Yes.
So you know how the Bible was so long ago that like some people like could argue that it wasn't, like that didn't happen, like it's like written and it's fake. But then some people are like, no, Jesus was real.
Yeah, I mean, Jesus would.
Okay, no, but then I'm getting to this question.
Yeah.
Is because like the BC, all that's
Yeah.
do your pizza.
Yeah, no, put it under my seat like a flotation device.
But anyways, the Roman Empire was like dead ass, like that. They were fucking real, right? All those people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 Yep. Dead ass.
I mean,
Dead ass.
dead
real.
ass.
But
That might be the title of the
but that's
podcast.
kind of crazy. If we can,
Were they dead ass real?
The Roman Empire was dead ass real.
no, but then what's the deal with the Bible? If we can confirm all this stuff, which happened even before the
Yeah.
events of the New Testament, then like, how come we can't
Roman-
confirm the
No, but-
resurrection?
No,
What
we
was
know
the
that.
date?
Well, we know that Jesus of Nazareth existed.
yes.
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 What did people say was year 0?
A little before
when Jesus was
is
born.
born.
Yeah.
A little before. I
thought it was
like,
when-
exactly
In
on,
like
right?
32
Adam
AD.
and
I'm
oh,
pretty
so we
sure.
just it was kind of just like
Oh
a
wait,
fucking.
no, that's what
Yeah.
started the world.
Oh, okay.
There's like we'll just like.
I'm pretty sure. Fact check that.
I looked up what is year 0. It says there is no year 0 in the widely
Yeah.
used Gregorian
what is
calendar.
This place, you guys.
well, fuck.
Don,
There's
have
no
you had
year
Don
0.
Don?
That's crazy.
Yeah, last week.
Okay. So,
I think we need to go back to just one timeline.
so
I don't think
No,
we
I
need this
feel like-
fucking BC AD shit.
Well, I
Just
feel like
fucking-
class is more fun when you get your teacher off on a little diversion.
yeah, for sure.
Yes. Yo,
You're like, oh my god, class
Okay,
is
but I
so
got it.
lit,
But
we
okay,
didn't even
all
do
about
the
that.
lesson plan."
but I got a good turn coming up for you here. Okay.
I would report you if you were my teacher. I would say,
Well, that's because you're like
high.
teachers are obviously high
Yeah,
and having
and
a
you
panic
would be-
attack
if
and
he was-
trying to teach.
I'd be, if I was the teacher, I'd be breaking out the ruler. I'd be breaking and being like,
Well,
next
then you're a
interruption.
fucking lame teacher. T-Bob is fun teacher because he will let you go
Some
off the
people
lesson
fully
plan.
respect the power of the ruler. You don't understand.
Okay, sorry.
No. Okay. So as we could see, a very august career for Sula, right? So here's where it gets interesting. His personal life. He grew up really poor. He had come from a family that had lost it all, basically, and he hung out with like the dregs of society until he was like 30. Literally comedians, actors, lute players, and dancers.
Those were the dregs back in the day.
Yeah.
Now they're
And now look at
Looked
us.
upon as
This is our
gods.
job now.
Yeah.
The meek shall inherit the earth.
yeah,
But,
it was. But even being the like Brad Pitt of ancient Rome, that was still seen as like, oh, you don't want to hang out with that guy. He's a fucking actor.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah,
yes,
it was like
yes.
weird for like the Roman nobles, elites to hang out with the actors. Like, oh, dude, that dude acts for a living. Are you fucking serious? I go out and like conquer entire countries. He plays make believe with his friends.
Okay.
That is crazy. That's
So-
a huge switch.
Yeah.
So Sula loved them, and he always stood by them. And when he was dictator, they would just all be like hanging out in the throne room and shit. The dregs. He brought the team to the top.
Stop referring to them as dregs.
And
They
although
were artists.
although he married multiple women because they passed, but he also the true love of his life was a transgender or a transgender crossdresser named Metrobius. And that was said to be like the actual love of his life. Also making Sula like the first, I don't know if this is accurate completely, but definitely that we would know, like the first very gay, like hugely like world ruler
That's sick.
ever. But yeah, he always kept Metrobius by him for life.
I highly doubt he was the first.
Yeah, no, for sure.
If
That's
we're
what I'm
thinking
saying.
back.
That like it's just like pretty accepted as factual.
I mean, rulers as a whole are usually pretty gay.
That was wild as hell.
Ella makes fun of me and it makes me uncomfortable. It's like when
I'm
we played.
freaking out.
When we played.
teen.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. When we were at the basketball tournament, her hair was so long, and I was like, "Is that your real hair?" She goes,
Yeah.
"Yeah," and it was like really nice, like how she said it. I was like, "Oh, that's cool." She goes, "What the fuck? No, bro." I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
I don't think 90% of dudes would have been able to sniff that out because I didn't know you
Well,
had
then that
fake
means that I
hair.
have really good fake hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just
learned about what tape ends are.
That's what I have.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I
What's
didn't
that?
really, wasn't familiar. At that same basketball tournament, I remember I came up to you after the game and I was like, great job. Like you got knocked down a bunch, but you always got back up. And you were like, That's the most sexist shit I've ever heard. Like,
No. I said.
And actually, she has a point.
No, that's not what I said. I said I was the one doing the knocking. Like,
but you were also ending up on the
Heisenberg
ground.
or something?
Yeah. Like Rorschach, I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me.
Okay, yeah. No, I was just saying that, when you get knocked down, you get back up. It's a valuable skill. And that's what Sula did. That was Chumbawamba. I was trying to apply to Sula, though, because he got knocked down and he kept on getting back up.
He was like poor till he was 30. He somehow, though, did come into like 2 inheritances.
That was key back in the day.
At like age 30. Also.
He was a trust fund kid. Like you can't access it.
Yes,
until
trust
you're
fund.
30.
Yes.
So
exactly.
I don't know, is that growing up poor, I guess?
Well, but he did in terms of like
being poor is fun until you get to the age of 30, I'd say.
But unlike a
really,
fun,
he had it
but
good.
no, but unlike
I disagree.
But unlike, I mean, yes, not as poor as like outside the system entirely, but like
take back that statement.
But unlike today, like if you're a trust fund kid now, you can borrow against that, right? Can you get like money because you're like, hey, I have money coming to me. Can you loan? I don't know.
Sense.
I mean,
Wait,
I would
guys,
imagine so.
what is this?
You
Are
couldn't
we gonna
do
look
that
at a
back
picture
then.
of what he dressed like? Because I think I have an idea.
Goldfinger, can you just
either this became sagging, the guys that sag their pants, or it's like the trend right now. All the girls like everything they're wearing like very drapey and like loose and low rise. And
That's my vision of it. It's something drapey and like loose and kind of like ooh.
And sometimes girls will put
Look
like a
how
little
cool I
chain belt
am.
around to like have it gathered somewhere, but it's like flowing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The chain belt.
All right, so
with t-shirt and jeans that wasn't actually attached to anything was a big like early 2000s move that was really odd.
What are they called? It's waist necklace. Fuck.
Waist necklace.
Belly chains.
That's what it is.
Belly chains.
What Google said it was is that he had his sleeves down to his arms, and then he would have his belt loose.
See?
it was the loose belt.
It was like the
Fucking
oversized
chill.
sleeves.
Oversized sleeves
he
and a
was the
loose
first
belt.
gangsta.
Dude, I got 2 big sleeves and a loose belt. What you want to do?
He was basically dressing like Colton.
Yeah. Also, I fact checked myself. Jesus was born between 6 and 4 BC. They say. I knew it wasn't years.
Okay.
How did I
Why
not
the
know
fuck
that?
did they go all the way back to like 100 BC then?
I think you can go back way further.
You could go back more than 100 BC.
Probably
I think
1,000.
Göbekli Tepe, that was
More
like
than 1,000.
9,000 BC.
Oh, probably 1,000.
Göbekli Tepe.
Göbekli
probably
Tepe.
1,000 or something.
But you can keep on going back as far as you want. It's just
Very
we're not going to be able to. We can tell you what the Earth
Clock
looked like.
it. All right, thanks. Sorry, 9,000. Clock it.
All right, clock. We have been clocked. Did she just clock me at 9,000?
Literally never being invited back to this class. I feel like White Sox Dave and like Wonton like don't like that I'm like the
No, I fucking love it. I'm
I
just
think-
sitting here vibing. Uncle Chaps.
As long as the teacher's okay with it, I'm fine with it. If you're not okay with it, just
is
say the word and I'll get her the
fascinating.
fuck out of here.
No,
run
this
teacher,
is
bro.
fascinating to me. You must have been a terror
Yeah.
for your teachers in high
Honestly,
school.
you're like
Well, they knew that I
kind of
was
scaring me.
like funny and like crazy, but like I got really good grades, so they like allowed it.
Okay, yeah, okay, high performer.
Yeah.
There you go.
Were you ripping the vape in high school?
No, I started my sophomore year of college actually. Thank God. I can't imagine having to like go to the bathroom to rip vape. I could rip my vape in the back of a really big lecture hall in college. So.
Wow.
Well, I know in high school the cool thing to do is like with Jules, kids were just inhaling the smoke for a minute and then blowing it out, and there would be no smoke.
They would just
Or maybe 30 seconds.
Ghosting vape
Oh,
smoke?
that's called zeroing it.
Yeah.
That's how you do it on
Why?
a plane.
Yeah, bro, you've never zeroed on a plane?
Hi, dude, I don't think I want to
The
ghost vape
younger
smoke.
kids kind of scare me.
Yes.
Ghost
They could also beat
me
the
out.
shit
Do I
out of
count
you,
as
Dave.
younger?
You do?
I'm 23.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So what are you talking about? How old are you? Like 30?
36th.
36.
She's like, ew.
Yeah. No, that.
Oh, I think I'm going to get
I
off
think
this
I'm
plane.
closer to being more of an adult than the younger generation. Of like, what do you? Because
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the ones that are in like middle school, high school right now.
I'm talking about the people who are ghosting vape.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
feel like that's the
that's
least
my
badass thing to
generation.
Yeah. I never heard of that before, and like the thought of it kind of scared me.
Wait,
We did
why the
used
fuck
to
would
do-
you not
the
ghost a
secret
vape? Why
closet.
would you ghost a cigarette?
I don't think
That would be more painful, I think.
Ghosting a cigarette, I think, is just how you smoke a cigarette. Oh no,
no, because
Yeah,
you blow it
no,
out,
yeah,
dude.
you blow it
Ghosting a
out,
cigarette
yeah.
be fucking crazy. I wouldn't do that either.
Imagine
And I
Absolutely
love
not.
cigarettes. I
Pass me the vape.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rip a fat
Sorry,
ghost right here.
oh my god, on the plane?
No!
Yes.
Yeah.
What?
What?
Now you don't get to eat it.
Oh, my pizza. It's okay.
Maybe if
good.
you
I
get
don't-
so fidgety here.
I don't hold much fear of ground germs.
Well, there might be ground carpet hair on it.
So I think there was like one final point. I can't. Okay, so the underlying tension in this entire era is fascinating to me because it was very much a populist verse. I can't remember the exact term for Sulicide, but it was essentially
Suicide?
the Senate, no Sula's side. Ella, pay attention.
I wasn't able to fully ghost the vape, by the way.
Listen
a
up.
little bit of smoke came out.
This is exactly
crazy.
how I pictured
Is
this
this like,
podcast.
is this like the teacher you have that always gets like sort of like disrespected, like ran off course, whatever. And then they
No, I
come
was
in.
gonna say this is like the
And
cool
then they
teacher
come
you
in the
have.
next day and they're like, guys, we can't be doing this today.
Oh,
We
yeah.
actually have to do our work. Like, we laughed and did nothing
my
yesterday and now we're behind.
This is what actual teachers have. This is fucking. I could not imagine trying
That
to go
was
toe to
very
toe with you
disrespectful. She was
in
just
a
like, you
classroom.
remind me of that like teacher, you know, who would just
trying
get
to go
walked
toe-to-toe
all
with
over.
me every-
It was
Oh my
hilarious.
God, dude.
I think you remind me of a cool teacher.
Absolute locker.
I mean, what the? Do I have a swirly? I feel like I have my head jammed in a toilet. Okay, so the underlying tension of the era is the people against what's the word I'm looking for?
Plebeian.
No, not more generic. I'm talking about basically because it's an eternal struggle, right? The people against the system, I guess. I don't know, right? The way it is. In this case, specifically like the Senate and stuff.
Elites versus the common.
Yeah, all that. It's that theme, right? And so the brothers Gracchi, they were all
Grax.
populists. They were on that side, and Sula's on the other. So, but those are that element of populism was something that multiple people would, seize on at times and use to, I guess, like overthrow Rome and shit. But I just feel like that's a true like eternal struggle, like a light side versus dark side. Like you watch 9 Star Wars and nothing's has changed because it just is what it is.
And Sulla was the one who planted the seed for Julius Caesar. Which
Yes,
then, like,
obviously that's
shaped
the main
entire
takeaway
world.
here, right? He marched on Rome twice, took control for himself,
And then Julius was like, wow, I really could just
there's
take
a
over.
quote, and I know no quotes are real now, but
Quotes aren't real now? Thought they were the one.
no,
that
bro,
was
we're
real.
finding out that no quotes are real.
Yeah.
Game
Are
of
you
telephone.
kidding me?
Which is great though, guys, because guess what? Like
It's fucked
a
up.
great
That's really kinda
storyteller.
sad.
No, dude, a great storyteller
you talking
embellishes.
about?
I believe this firmly.
Yeah, totally.
Quotes aren't real?
No.
Oh, dude.
Somebody wrote them, but not normally. No, not normally the person who they're attributes.
Now there's more
Well,
proof
at
'cause
least
it's
when
on
we
video.
invented recorded sound, we can now say that some quotes are real, right?
Yes, absolutely, 1000%.
So what do
I'm
you
talking
think
about
the
a lot of the
first-
ancient
first
quotes.
quote-
here. Well, that'd be pretty crazy if it was on record on tape. I'm like, I don't know, man. No, can't confirm.
First quote. All right.
Quarter quote.
Today on Top 5, what were the 5 oldest quotes in the world?
There isn't a single first recorded
Oh.
quote because the con's great.
Oh,
concept
trace back
of
to
a quote.
1900.
BC, of course.
Just do it.
I don't know how they figured out how to make vinyls.
Y'all can read that.
Yeah, we're not going to get into that, Chaps.
dude.
That's an hour discussion. and
That
we won't
fucks
figure
me
it
up
out.
so much.
It's crazy, right?
On the little needle making that noise.
Anything, a CD,
Do you know how a
an
record player
MP3.
works?
How does any of it work?
It blows my mind.
I do not. I mean, like
FaceTime?
I know, like the function of how a record player works. I have no idea the science that is being employed there.
Okay.
Like flying a plane.
Deployed.
Today's episode of Drop a Pin is brought to you by our friends at Blue Chew. Guys, get into the room, dick first. Blue Chew isn't a tablet, it's a cheat code for your crotch. Stronger, harder, long lasting, like someone gave your downstairs a pep talk and a little bit of a gym membership. Blue Chew is the original brand offering chewable tablets for better sex. Guys, this isn't just about performance. It's about legacy, or better yet, third legacy. Give her group chat something to talk about. You know, when you lay down, they're talking about how it gets up. This ain't a supplement. It's an erection resurrection. Nothing makes you more of a legend than our friends at Blue Chew. Discover your options at bluechew.com. And we got a special deal for our listeners. As always, get your first month of Blue Chew free. Just use the promo code DROP at checkout and pay $5 for shipping. That's it. Join Blue Chew's mission to upgrade humanity one thrust at a time. Head to bluechew.com for details and safety info. Almost nailed it. And big thanks
for the chew.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And big thanks to Blue Chew for sponsoring this podcast.
Drop a Pin is also brought to you by Marzetti. Spice up the lane when you dip with Marzetti Ranch on game day. Don't settle for the basic, boring stuff. Get restaurant quality ranch from Marzetti. And ranch, there's really not much it doesn't go well with. I'm a big ranch on my pizza guy. And now they got the Marzetti Spicy Ranch seasoned with Tabasco sauce, which can elevate really any dish, I'd say. Mm-hmm. What do you like to put ranch on?
Buffalo wings, pizza, like you said, French fries, chicken sandwiches. Basically everything.
Yeah. If you don't like, I don't like dry foods. I like my food moist. So like if I'm making a sandwich, a little dab of the ranch goes a long ways. Mm-hmm. And you can find Marzetti Ranch at your local grocery store, refrigerated by the fruits and veggies, or visit marzetti.com to learn more.
Today's show is also brought to you by our good friends at Fox One. On Fox One, you can stream your favorite live sports so you never miss those Did You See That moment. That means Fox NFL Sundays, college football Saturdays, the MLB postseason, all in one place. Mm-hmm. I mean, it is nice. I used it for the first time about 3 weeks ago, and so many college games are on there, so many NFL games, and it wasn't behind nearly as much as other streaming services that I used before. Yeah. Like you're watching it live. It's great.
Yes, Fox One has always been a lifesaver for me just when I'm on the road and stuff. And like you don't always have access to the right cable channels or can't find the game on.
Yep. So Fox One is built for live edge-of-your-seat plays, jaw-dropping highlights, the kind of moments that make you shout in your living room like you're at the stadium. It's sports, news, entertainment, all streaming live the way it was meant to be watched. It's also the best way to stay locked in on your action, whether you're sweating your fantasy matchup, tracking a parlay, or just riding the chaos live as it happens. Start your 7-day free trial. Offers are subject to change. Go to Fox One for the complete terms and conditions. Let's hop back into the pod.
How old are dinosaurs?
How old?
That's an honest answer.
Well, there's several schools of thought.
Yeah. Because who came first, Jesus or dinosaurs?
Oh,
that's a great question.
That's not a great question. That's the worst question on the pod so far.
Why?
Why?
I've always gotten mad about all these
Jesus was a human.
Well, Jesus was around like 2,000 years ago.
What came first, the humans or the dinosaurs? It's like, well, the humans are still here, and the dinosaurs aren't here.
So then, why do they have the story about Noah's Ark?
A great question.
Because it's like,
that's the one story that I think can be confirmed historically, because there were confirmed great floods.
Syria,
like all over the world.
Yeah,
every culture in the world has a flood myth.
That's a great word. Diluvian myth.
The Diluvian myth.
The Diluvian myth, Ella.
T-Bob Herbert
fucking
and the Diluvian
grow up.
myth. I'm going to write a fantasy novel called T-Bob Herbert and the Diluvian myth.
Air Bear.
That sounds badass. That sounds badass.
They probably got like shard blades.
Oh my
Trying
god.
to trace back the origins of New Orleans.
Probably
man.
Obsidian. They talk about obsidian
do you guys
so
believe
much
in
in fantasy
vampires?
books.
Yeah.
Do I believe in them? That's a great question.
Vlad the Impaler was real. We
How
can
about
do a high
shapeshifters?
school segment on that.
Oh, yeah. Lizard people?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
All right, so
There were some
Should
New
I
Orleans
teach a
people
conspiracy theory class?
who were drinking blood.
so how do we want to bookend the Sulla discussion? Should we open the classroom up for questions? Do you have some last thoughts?
I don't know. Let me think.
They should have called him the Salamander.
Salamander's a sick nickname.
yeah.
Sounds like a
But they might
Space
not have
Marine
even known
chapter.
about salamanders.
What?
They could have not known about salamanders.
Oh, the Romans had mad salamanders, dude.
Think so?
Why are salamanders always associated with flame?
With flame?
Like dragons
I think
or
that's
something.
just Pokemon, dude.
No,
I'm telling
it
you,
was a
bro.
fire salamander. That's it's
Salamanders-
a specific breed.
Salamanders
Billy
can
Football gave a
tan
presentation on it.
Oh,
Those
really?
are sardines.
Oh.
That was a good question.
They don't blow fire, though. No, they can't blow fire. That's crazy.
What was the question?
I thought that
She thought salamanders came in tin cans, and I had to correct her that those were sardines.
They could. I bet you could buy it.
Canned salamanders, dude. If you're
Look it up, Sam.
Oh, dude. Does anybody
Wait,
follow?
I'm gonna- Wait, is there a culture in the world that eats canned salamanders?
Does
Probably in
Has
in
to.
Japan.
Somebody would love to eat a salamander.
Probably in Japan because they have.
I feel like
we eat
China's
frogs.
always got crazy cooking
Yeah.
videos
Okay,
coming
but
out.
let's not put canned salamanders on.
yeah.
Most wild salamanders are not safe or suitable for consumption due to poisonous skin secretions and potential health risks.
The Chinese giant salamander is widely eaten delicacy.
Salamanders might be
There you
a
go.
top 5 meat not to eat.
That's a salamander.
Oh yeah, they grow them
gracious.
big out in Asia.
That's why they say they look
They're
like
fucking dog
dragons.
sized.
Wait, what the fuck? Oh, guys, get it off of the screen. And I actually feel like there's gonna be one in the room.
They grow them hefty out east.
They do look fucking gross though. Look at that cockhead thing.
Where do those exist? Well, I feel like I was near their habitat once, and someone was like, "Keep an eye peeled. You might see a giant salamander." Because that's how they talk out in fucking China.
Yeah, southern.
That would be funny.
Yeah, like a cowboy.
They've got.
They got a lot of
Were you
cowboys
in rural China
I was.
when
I don't
you
know
had the
if they
salamander
do.
running?
Oh, the great salamander run of
Were you-
China, where they all run up the rivers.
Swooped
Wait,
up by
so
grizzly
where
bears.
where are they
my
found? Wait, are they in the fucking Appalachian Mountains?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They got
I used
giant
to-
sallies.
Not giant
Not
ones,
tiny
but
ones. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I
Yeah.
remember going to my grandma. Yeah.
You could catch salamanders.
Oh, they got them all
out
over,
in
but
the- I used to
but
catch them when I was a
where are
kid,
the largest
like
salamanders?
rivers and
Giant
shit.
salamanders are found in eastern China, central and western Japan, and the Appalachian Mountains.
Oh, I've been to all 3 of those places. I practically live in giant salamander
You
territory.
should have been swarming with salamanders.
You know what's something that I'm not sure if it's like a false memory? I grew up in like an hour north of Atlanta, and we used to have scorpions
Yeah.
in Georgia. But is that real? But then they weren't.
You say it was real, dude.
If you
I'm
saw
saying,
them
I
with
think
your
I'm
own
asking.
two
No, I think I'm
eyes,
asking for a fact check. No, I did. Like I remember growing
Well,
up
like,
seeing
if
them, be
there's
like,
scorpions
"Oh,
in
fuck this scorpion!"
Georgia.
Like, yeah, we had like
Then
these
they're
kind of like
real.
wasp-sized scorpions.
If you
In Georgia?
remember
Yes.
seeing them, then they're
I don't
real.
know, dude. Memory's tricky, man. Sometimes you can make shit up.
One got
Dude,
my
it sounds
wife
like you
when
have
she was
post-traumatic
pregnant.
stress
Brian-
disorder, though.
Brian-
If you're
Yeah,
like, I remember
specifically
getting
around
attacked
Metro
by
Atlanta.
scorpions.
Oh, there you go. I'm not crazy. Huh, look at that.
We have those same scorpions in Tucson.
Get it off of
Well,
your.
I feel
yeah.
like Arizona has like
Yeah.
Do like chipmunk.
horse-sized scorpions. What are we
San
talking
Antonio.
about?
No, they're small.
Of course
I-
Arizona has
yes.
scorpions. You're the fucking scorpion capital of the U.S.
Where Arizona?
Yeah.
know what I don't like about Illinois is we don't really have any cool wildlife. Like it'd be sweet to have scorpions. I think.
Disagree.
No, bro.
I've got a
fuck
big ass
no.
We had
spider
them in my
living on my
house in
front
San
porch.
Antonio all the time. Like my wife was like 8.5 months pregnant, and one fell from the
scorpion?
roof into our bed and stung her in the
And that's
middle
a
of the
real
night.
scorpion.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Damn.
And then we looked all over for it, couldn't get it, and then
Do you
it
have to
got
go to
me
the
that same
hospital?
night.
No, it got both of y'all.
Both of
You
us.
just swell up a
Does
little,
it
right?
fucking 1-2
Yeah,
y'all?
it hurts like a motherfucker.
Does it?
though.
Does it wake
Yeah.
you up?
Oh yeah.
Fuck.
It's
Dude,
like,
getting
it's
woken
like
up to a
worse than
scorpion
wasp
sting?
Bro,
Oh God!
wait, Chaps, did you got owned by this scorpion?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
It walked
My
in,
toes
tapped
curling.
both of y'all,
Yeah.
and took off?
Yep.
He got away?
You know who got it?
No.
That
Our old
scorpion.
cat Pepper. The next
Oh,
morning,
killed it.
Killed it.
Oh, Pepper, let's go.
How did you know?
Pepper, because it was in its mouth. We
Let's
saw it.
go, Pepper. That's
Oh,
beast.
fuck.
Yeah.
That's dirty work.
Yeah. Shout
The
out
scorpion
Pepper.
still owned you worse than Ella's been owning T-Bob this entire class.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
My
I just
pregnant
told her to
wife and I
shut the
did
fuck up,
nothing like a
much like
coward.
when the
Yeah.
cat caught the scorpion.
True.
Cowardly.
Surprised she didn't divorce me, honestly, for allowing that to happen.
Scorps.
I wouldn't have got back in that bed until I found that motherfucker. You guys are nuts for doing
Yeah,
that.
I would have gotten a hotel.
I hate spiders and crawly shit. I fucking hate them.
Wait, are there no
Spiders and crawly shit. I mean, I would guess a baby would qualify as crawly
No,
shit.
like quick little fast
Anything that's on the ground, scamper.
Oh my God! I hate things that scamper like mice.
How do you feel about things
I
that
like
skedaddle?
mice.
That's okay,
like
but
mice.
I don't like I don't like
mice.
mice or cockroaches. I had them in. Well, who the fuck does? I started that story wrong. I had mice and cockroaches in my senior.
You were too hard on yourself just then.
Yeah.
Wait, where are you going with that sentence? You had
They-
mice and cockroaches in your senior
grew
what?
up-
Senior college house.
Oh,
Oh, okay,
It
okay.
was
okay,
so
okay.
bad.
doesn't. I feel like. I mean, I
well,
have
I thought that
squirrels.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, no, but no, for sure. I think it's like, yeah, it's not great. It's not.
No, do you
pleasant.
guys know how I had to kill the mouse because they wouldn't send someone out soon enough until the next day?
So what'd you do?
So I was washing my hands when I saw it, and I looked down and I see this fucking mouse like staring up at me, and I like freaked out. I screamed. My friends thought I was being murdered, so they ran away.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I was like, "What the fuck?"
Self-preservation.
Okay, so they're not helping
Yeah.
me.
Those basic
I
human
had
instincts.
to,
Were they really going to be able to help if you were being murdered? Like,
Hopefully.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
But
probably,
several people could-
it's better than yeah.
but they
But-
could also run to.
Okay, so you need to understand the reason why I
doing,
was so
Donnie?
scared
Should've
is
at least
because
tried.
our kitchen was here, went to a hallway to the living room. So like you couldn't, the kitchen was like one room. So I was like, I don't know if it ran out of the sink. Like I didn't have eyes on it. So I would keep like slowly coming into the room. I had like oven mitts on. And I would like look around.
This is a
like,
cartoon.
yes, before, like, because I was making sure, like, if I'm gonna go
Turn
to the
yourself
sink,
into a lobster.
if I'm gonna go to the sink and he's not there anymore, I'm gonna freak out. So I would like keep checking, and I looked up that they hate like cinnamon, and I would assume they.
Oh.
I would
You did
assume
some
they hate,
research
like,
for the
bleach.
attack. Let's go.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Cinnamon Wars.
So I had cinnamon in one hand
Yeah.
and bleach in the other hand.
Cinnamon and bleach?
Yeah.
One's the like
I think-
natural holistic remedy, and
So
then
what
it's
is
just
it then? All of a sudden I
gonna end
pop.
up in that hay.
fucking best of both worlds, baby. I'm going new school, old school.
Guys, okay, you know the little.
This is how my
thing on the
ancestors handled
cinnamon?
it. This is how I might have to handle it.
I popped the thing on the cinnamon so it's like it could free fall out of the container. And I go up and I dump some cinnamon and I back up because I don't know if he's going to run. And then I go back and I spray a bunch of bleach, back up. And then I go back and I kept repeating it because I was like, then
Wait,
finally I
on
get
the mouse? Are you pouring it on the mouse?
Yes, he's still in the sink, so I'm like backing up like I'm going in intervals.
Brutal.
And then finally, when I'm like, after like 10 rounds of each, I'm like, he's gotta be dead. So I go like look into the sink, and it's like this mountain of cinnamon, and he's so dead. He was so fucking dead.
God.
You unloaded this clip on this
That
mountain.
might be the most
What, you
horrific thing we've
fucking
heard on this
mag dumped
podcast.
on him.
Dude, I mean, I had like these people were coming for another 24 hours. I was like, I don't know what the fuck to
No,
do.
the problem's not that you killed the mouse. It's the manner in which it was
You
done.
fucking
You fucking.
mag dumped
Fuck
on
around and
that
go
shit.
easy on him. Like this is a fucking mouse
Imagine
running
being
around
that
my
mouse and
kitchen.
being like, dude,
I think mice are kind of
1-2
just
punch.
mice are
Cinnamon and
kind of
bleach.
cinnamon and bleach.
Hey, buddy, it's time for some salt and pepper. And by salt and pepper, I mean cinnamon and bleach.
Be my man.
Wait, I can't read really
That was
good.
even more
Somebody
fucked
can't
up with your
read this.
mustache.
It can form dangerous toxic gases if you combine cinnamon and bleach.
So you literally you broke the
Dude,
Geneva
you almost
Convention.
took out the entire sorority house.
You used chemical warfare.
Yeah, you're
my
against
God.
the Geneva Accord.
Yeah, you're a
look
war
up,
criminal.
Look up if mice like cinnamon.
You gotta get tried at the Hague.
I think the proof is in the pudding
Yeah,
that they
start with
don't.
that. Do mice like cinnamon? It's like, yeah, they love cinnamon. Do mice like bleach?
No, they do not like cinnamon.
Held by it.
Oh, good call. They do
that
not like
mouth is
cinnamon. then.
like dry heaving and getting bleached to death.
Oh my god, dude! Yeah, look, they're repelled because of how strong it is for their sensitive noses, and you buried him in it. You buried him alive.
Oh, they just leave a simple cinnamon stick. Wow.
Yeah, I feel like maybe the move would have just been closing yourself in your room and waiting for the
No,
folks to
because
show up.
mice
'Cause
can
it's a
squeeze to
mouse.
the size of a pencil.
Yeah, but
come under the doorway.
But is the mouse going to
pencil?
wreak any havoc in the time that you wait?
It's gonna give me a fucking heart attack. Yeah.
Why? They're
Like,
kind of
circus
cute, dude. My older
underneath.
It
sister
can
had
just
mice. She
chill
had little
for-
pets,
and
and
then
they go on the
they'll-
little circus thing.
I don't think it's
They make
unreasonable
you
to
sick.
kill a mouse.
If they're running
No,
around your
'cause
kitchen,
if
you
wait,
could get
they'll
sick
bring
if
in
you...
the non-lethal traps. Then the mouse goes
No,
in.
I-
Happy ending.
They
I
brought
think
in rat poison.
I'm completely
Yeah.
okay with killing the mouse or not killing the mouse.
It was in my fucking sink.
Yeah.
I know. I'm just
I'm not gonna like share morning tea with him.
no. You're gonna
that'd be
He's gotta
bury him
go.
in cinnamon and bleach.
Turned on the sink and maybe he can't swim.
Ribby's in there like, what the fuck?
He fucking crawls down the disposal. Like, I'm sorry, that's
crawls-
fucking. Don't come
Goes
in my
down the
fucking
disposal.
sink.
You
That's
turn on the
disgusting.
disposal. That's still a better way to kill a mouse than cinnamon and bleach.
Yeah.
Oh man,
But you know what?
No.
Listen,
That's a
we
funny
listen
I mean,
and we
they're
don't
fucking
judge.
rodents.
That's exactly right.
We listen and we don't judge.
that's a funny. That's crazy. Damn.
So the salamander, dude.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
guy-
So salamander. I think that
the world.
is.
Oh,
Well, yeah, he cleared the way for Julius Augustus.
one
Into
note on what he looked like, because we got to set the stage, even though it's the absolute end of the podcast.
So on the,
He had red hair, blue eyes, and purple splotches on his skin.
We're still going with this guy.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, see
Oh my
if you can.
god!
This is the bookend. This is the bookend. Can you just wait?
Oh my
whoa.
god!
Say
That guy
Sulla
looks like shit.
colorized.
I don't know, dude. He looks pretty
Wait,
badass.
guys, the guy with the statue
don't
of
see
his
any-
dick, the really famous one, is that in the Roman Empire?
Oh yeah.
Or is that Greek?
That was David.
David?
I think it was made by the Roman,
no,
but it was based on a Greek statue.
David,
I think that's a Greek
was
cock.
Michelangelo, right?
I
Yes.
believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
Did
Oh,
you
that
know?
was the
Did you
Renaissance.
know that
yeah,
the
that's
reason?
in France.
The David.
No,
Yes.
no, it was in Florence. It was.
So the reason.
Yeah.
Because right, I did not see. Yes, because I did not make it to Florence.
It was done by
Guys,
Michelangelo.
you know what? I would want
Yeah.
a statue like that of John Hamm. Have you guys seen his
Yeah,
dick?
he's got absolute
See,
range.
hammer.
back in that day.
Yeah.
Have you seen the
Back
thing
in
that
the-
goes, John Hamm's penis takes him out
Listen,
for a
we've all
walk?
seen John Hamm's cock.
Ella, do you want to know about one of the most historical penises in history?
Yeah.
Rasputin. The old.
Rasputin.
Yeah.
I think
Yes.
so.
Yeah.
I think so.
It is.
But yeah, he had a very famously large cock that I believe somebody claims to have in a.
Yeah, we should have taught about like historical
He was
cocks.
born a peasant in the Russian
Look, there,
area.
is that supposed to be?
Are you fucking
That's
kidding
Rasputin.
me?
That has not been
That's Rasputin's
confirmed.
pickled dick.
Wait, yeah, they pickled it, or is that like
Yeah, it looks
a,
like a
Yep, he has a
goo-goo
little
duck.
rice wine and vinegar.
They pickled it.
there is just
Doesn't
no
that look like
way.
a goo goo duck?
Yes. Now, yeah.
his
so
sack
the
is-
power,
So he-
the
That's a
power of that
goo-goo
dick.
duck.
He was born a peasant in the Russian Empire, and
Yeah.
just through the power of his cock, he became the most powerful person who
That
was
should
pulling
be-
the strings of the government.
He
That
was
should
like
be
a.
feel like
high
you guys
school
are
that we
fucking-
have.
No, that's
We should do
100%
it
true.
all on historical cock.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can talk about Napoleon's
titties.
cock, who I think that was sold on auction for like $100K.
Dude, imagine dying.
wow.
You're like, we gotta
Lyndon
sell
Johnson
this thing.
famously
Yep,
has
it's
an
now owned by
absolute
like a lady
hammer.
in New Jersey. But
Lyndon Johnson.
Wait, how
can't
do you
leave him
come
out.
in-
Yeah.
Possession of-
Big cock.
How do you come in possession of Napoleon's cock?
you just got to buy it on eBay.
Yeah.
I mean,
Lyndon
What,
Johnson
like a
used
statue
to.
of it, or
Lyndon
the
Johnson
real
used to
damn
like
thing?
Imagine
make
the
sure
guys
that
at
people
Pawn
saw
Stars
him.
when fucking
Yeah, there's Napoleon.
Michelangelo's
But,
dick
so-
comes
What
in.
the fuck?
to bring us back to cocks,
Win-win.
though,
That's my win-win.
back in those days, having a large cock was seen as barbaric.
Right,
And
yeah.
like only for the like really low class, and to have
Wait,
a
dude, do you
smaller,
remember
nice
when
and
you
tight
stuffed your
cock
pants
was
and-
seen like
Yes,
the height
oh my
of
God.
nobility.
So back in the day, they hated you were an actor with a big cock. Like if you were a big,
if you were a big cock
actor,
John Hamm would be the biggest fucking loser in the Roman Empire. I know he looks fucking Roman, but he'd be like, I just want to act and play with my big schlong.
him and fucking Jason Segel.
Wait,
Yeah.
guys,
Listen,
T-Bob's
he
like
would
first.
he would still bang a lot, I'm sure, but he would not be looked upon kindly.
Guys,
he wouldn't be
guys,
banging that
guys.
noble fucking box.
That's right.
Guys, I have a story.
Okay.
T-Bob's like first week here. He was he had to do some video, I guess, for like Planet Fitness where you were like
We were
what,
doing
like,
we were doing a workout thing for like Kate until mostly.
Hello, welcome. I'm from Hagen, as Megan said, and today we are going to move.
Yes.
Wearing a cup, right?
What?
Right?
Oh, Danny, this is how we are built in Germany.
Oh.
Come.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
but I had no idea he was filming this. He walks down with like compression shorts on, and like later I found out that he had stuffed his pants for the video. But I was like, what the fuck
You were
is
like,
this guy doing?
Hell,
Who's the new guy?
The fucking craziest. I had a rolled
Like
up
it was
towel.
like overly like it was
Rolled
huge.
up
And I was like,
towel.
Okay.
I was like, that is
Okay,
a huge
Portnoy, I see
statement
where you're
for
going
me.
with this hire.
Dude.
That would be
Wait, hold on. So
quite
you-
a power move.
Wait, hold
Yeah.
on.
Thought it
hold
was
on.
real.
You believe that was real?
Yes, and then he sat
but
down
you
and
made
started
fun of him
talking
for
to us.
thinking that your hair was
You were like,
real.
yep, this
Yeah,
guy.
wait, true. Thank you,
Oh,
Dave. Yeah,
shit.
bam.
He sat down and started talking to
Wow.
us, and I
Good
was like, I
callback.
literally can't
Yeah.
stop looking at it. It's huge. And then someone said something. It was like a guy, like Spider, like, no offense, dude, like, not to be weird, I just can't stop looking. You're like, oh, I stuffed it, and I was like, holy fuck, thank God. What the
God, that
hell?
would be that's a
Spider
crazy.
was the one to break the ice, being
Yeah.
like, "Hey, what's up, man? I just want to say, like, you do. I think you might have a huge cock."
That little fucking weasel.
No.
Or maybe it was Nikki. Actually.
Yeah, I can't. That was a fun video.
Yeah, I could see Nick saying it too. Basically anyone.
Yeah,
I mean, I felt like I couldn't.
Yeah.
I
Pretty
felt like
much
I couldn't
anyone.
because I'm a girl. So then, if it was real, it would look like some sort of sexual harassment.
yeah. That is, I did
Yeah,
feel
T-Bob
Harris.
goes
I could
straight to HR.
I honestly, I could feel your eyes
TikTok
on
girls already
me,
talking
and it
about
made
my
me
cock?
deeply uncomfortable. I just didn't say anything. I felt like a just fucking piece of meat being ogled.
I mean, I wasn't really in awe. I was sort of just like,
I'm in awe and
that's
size
crazy.
of the lad and
Yeah, I'm like,
absolute
how
unit.
is he wearing this his first week at work?
Yeah, no, God, that would be crazy if I.
They were like
actually did
light
that.
gray shorts too. Like,
Those were like I think those were some Viore.
I didn't think we were gonna have like a little YouTube subtitle of T-Bob's big fat cock.
Yeah,
as
yeah,
a
yeah.
Chapter on YouTube.
Asterisk.
what's gonna be the mouse one?
I don't know. We'll have to really cook something up.
We're gonna have to make sure that they can even put it in.
What?
Why? It's an
I'm
animal. It's a
joking. No,
rodent.
no.
Oh.
That's vermin. That thing deserved to die. Maybe not, a torturous death,
Yeah,
but
I didn't know I
let's
was
not go back to the
torturing.
method, okay?
I honestly thought that it wasn't enough because they're like, well, the only way to get
wasn't,
rid of them
no.
is a mousetrap.
You got
We've
the
done
job
far
done.
too much.
You got the job
enough.
done.
that is kind of wild, though, that we
It
all just learned how bad of a thing
I mean-
it is to mix bleach and
Yeah,
cinnamon.
learning has occurred.
That,
Yeah.
that is like one of. It's like a badass story in a way. The fact that you'd be like, I'm not going to wait 24 hours.
I agree.
I'm taking this into
It
my
is
own
a
hands.
badass.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
gonna get tried
Breaking
at
out
the
the
head.
oven mitts, it did have a tragic ending that I was not expecting. But
So I
yeah,
committed a
Yes.
You got the job
Chemical
done.
warfare is a war crime, prohibited under both
kinda reminded me
international
of
treaties like
the
the,
movie Alien, like
1925
Ripley versus
Geneva
the alien,
Convention.
except the alien
sound
was
like
a small house
from like
mouse.
JFK's time era,
and not a
speaking on
xenomorph.
like or actually no, probably one of
Really
those
chose
TVs where
actually
it looks
pretty
like
good.
Yeah.
they like
Oh
roll
yes,
it and
it's great. I'm loving it.
Yeah,
yeah,
I know what you mean. Yeah,
like an old time person giving a speech.
yeah, that's what I was doing there. Yeah.
Okay,
I just got the tail end of that. The last two sentences, and that's a conversation that lasted way longer than it should have.
All right. Well,
Okay, is that? Are there any questions about Sula?
God no.
no, but I would like to revisit.
God no.
Ella, ask one fucking question to prove that you listened.
I like the authority.
I know
That's an
that I
idea.
was watching because I saw ads of Sephora on one of the websites.
Oh, she was
and-
distracted by this giant screen that didn't really have much on it this entire time.
Well,
All right.
because I couldn't look over there, he
yeah.
was freaking me out.
Okay. All right. Just one fact.
We wrote it out though, guys. Look, we made it.
One fact.
Yeah,
See, we've
Yeah,
arrived.
I think she does need to just ask you one question that proves she even listened to like.
Yeah, like
2%.
anything. Like it
So
could be
what
so
was Sula's
dumb.
cock like?
That's
Did we ever touch on his cock? Oh well.
Jeez.
That's a great question.
That's what I'm saying. Jeez, dude. I mean,
Okay, guys.
fucking
This
home
is
run.
The perfect
know.
way. The perfect
Emperor
way
Sula penis.
to end the pod is how he died. He was apparently eaten alive by worms.
Wait, what?
Yes.
How
Look
do
that
you
up.
even let that
Sulla
happen?
was eaten alive by worms. That's how he died. Maybe they were
dude,
eating
that's gotta be
salamanders.
brutal.
Yeah.
Fact check that. How did Sulla die? I swear to God, I read that.
Severe
Wait.
illness.
Sulla
Worms
died.
on the inside.
Worms on the inside. Accounts are written.
Dude,
He
you
had
made
an
it seem like a swarm
infestation
of
of worms
worms.
caused by ulcers, which led to his death.
Oh,
it's like
well,
that
that's
scene.
that's very
the
you
last
said
episode of
eaten
Alien.
alive,
I thought
like
you
as
meant
if they
like-
crawled up
like-
and swarmed
like
you
earthworms.
and like
Yeah.
swallowed you.
Yeah.
Oh no, he didn't get
Yeah,
attacked. I mean, worms are pretty slow.
I thought-
all
for
right?
some-
That's what I thought. I was like, how long did that take?
For some
How do
reason,
you let
it
that
did.
fucking happen?
You gotta die of like starvation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for some
yeah.
reason, I did think that he was also consumed by groundworms.
This man defeated
like
Mithridates. This guy's like, wait a Mithridates. He's not going to get it.
Well, I
he
thought
had
maybe
the
he
heart
was
of
someone
Cain.
else, and they like finished him off and like left him as a carcass. Like maybe he
Oh, yeah,
got
that makes
shot,
sense.
and
That
then
makes
the
sense.
rest of his body was eaten by
The
worms.
folks around him didn't really know he was being eaten by worms. He had these.
Well, no shit, it was
ulcers,
fucking
and then
inside of
somehow
him.
the worms hatched in his ulcers, and they were like
fired up.
And then when they opened his body, they were like, "Oh, he's filled with fucking worms." They're like, "Oh,
Gross,
shucks,
dude.
Sula's filled with. He's a bag of worms."
They did his autopsy and were like, oh, fucking worms.
The old salamander's a bag of worms. Time to take him out back and end this high school class.
Yeah. Give that motherfucker cinnamon and bleach.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me.
Dude, thanks so much for coming on. In the future, I'll be doing one on the conquest of the Aztecs. You're welcome to join in
yes.
as a
Are we
student.
going to talk some
And then there won't be
Tenochtitlan?
a lot of. Oh, we're going to talk a lot of Tenochtitlan.
fuck.
Yeah.
Did I say it way wrong?
No, I think you said it right. I mean,
you nailed it.
Tenochtitlan, Tenochtitlan, Tenochtitlan.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I know much about South America. Where'd you
Well,
say you're from?
that happened in Mexico, which is proudly North American.
Wait, no. What
They
is
rep
what
the
is
end.
what
South
is
of-
what were you talking about?
Oh, Cortez's.
Oh, that
conquest of
city,
the
that
Aztecs.
like hard to say.
Tenochtitlan
Yes,
was the
okay,
capital of the
yes.
Aztecs.
There's like an X in there at the end, right?
The only city.
No?
What?
In
no,
the spelling?
No.
Okay,
There
never
is no X, but it was
Sorry.
the one city just built on an island in the middle of a lake. It
Oh,
looked
that's
so
fucking
cool, and it was
sick,
huge.
dude.
It
What?
it was larger than like most of the cities in Europe at that time. The only city it wasn't larger than was Constantinople.
Fuck, what?
And
Shout
so,
out my hair.
I mean,
So
I
it's in
think
Mexico.
yes, it is
Okay.
now.
That's a good teaser.
Mexico, yes.
Good
that's a
teaser.
great-
Duh,
that is a
Aztecs is
great
Mexico.
teaser.
I'm an
And
idiot.
if you want to come back in and just sit in on the class,
Yeah.
not as much pressure. If you want to interrupt me rudely like Ella, that's perfectly fine.
Do you guys ever
think I
get to like
have it in my-
wars? Are
I
you guys
can't,
going
I'm
in
not-
chronological order?
No, we have not been doing chronological order. So if you get really into like some historical
Okay,
topic,
yeah, JFK. Let's do it.
Hell yeah.
Ella teaches us about
Oh,
JFK.
JFK is
Wait, my mom
I
did
am
everything.
so in. Next
print,
Friday.
yeah.
print the numbies.
Everybody strap in your seatbelts. Ella's doing JFK.
Well, I have conspiracies, so I would teach my own opinion.
Yeah.
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 She's inventing a new history of JFK. Let's
love
fucking
it.
go.
This is a private school. You can do what you want.
Yeah.
Yes.
And boom.
All right.
Class dismissed.